Well, it's my party and I'm gonna open some presents if I want to, damn it. Hey everyone, it's January 10th and it's my birthday. It's also the Queen of the Ring's birthday. It's also Colonel DeBeers' birthday. It's also Buff Bagwell's birthday. It's also Brian Christopher's birthday, RIP. It's a super birthday today, folks, but these things I got here in the mail from you, the fans, these are all for me. First order of business I have to address is when you send me mail, you gotta send the proper postage. I was out of town when I got this notification saying that Sean's thing from Indiana did not make it because there wasn't enough postage. I couldn't pay it because I wasn't there, and so I didn't get it. So Sean, I apologize. Thank you for sending me this stuff, but next time, gotta pay your postage, bro. Let's begin with this letter from Kenny in Pendleton, Oregon, my home state. Pendleton, home of whiskey, rodeos, and big blankets. Oh boy, this is a very, very glittery card. I don't know if you can see in the camera, but it is just like bedazzled in glitter. And it's gonna make fun for cleanup. Thank you. Dear Brian Zane, I wish you and friends and family and loved ones a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Well, thank you very much, Kenny. Okay, this next one is addressed to Brain Zane, but this one comes to us from Daniel in Burton, Michigan. Believe in the magic of Christmas. He says, I love your YouTube channel, doing a great job. Hope Ring of Honor comes back. And Dan, the feeling is mutual. I also really hope that ROH comes back stronger than ever in 2022. Our first package comes from Tony Angeloni. And Tony, I have to say, I really appreciate the fact that your name rhymes. An envelope in an envelope. It's a Russian nesting doll of Postal Service envelopes. This is a note saying, hey Brian, hope you like these. Love your channel. Hope you have a good holiday. Hope you review the Rock Bottom pay-per-view. That's definitely on my list of nominees, so I will cover that. But check this out, another set of WWF photo cards. This one comes from around 1999 or 98. You can see the WrestleMania 15 logo in the corner here. And why the heck not? Let's open them and see what's inside. This is pretty cool. This set of photo cards, like I love the quality of the pictures, and these are perfect for like if you go to a signing and you get a wrestler to autograph these. I'm pretty sure that's what the intent was. I'm really surprised that in like 98, 99, you're seeing a lot of like classic pictures thrown in here, like Hogan and Andre, Savage and Dusty, like people who like weren't in the company's good graces at this point, before it was, you know, part of the company thing to showcase all these legends. And so I think it's really interesting they're showing like the historic pictures as well as the ones of the time, like with Steve Austin and the New Age Outlaws and Owen Hart. This one feels pretty heavy. Oh, this one comes from my good friend Brian over in Boise, Idaho. He is a big member of the Cauliflower Alley Club. I've known him for a long time. He's a great guy. I actually do own a copy of Ric Flair's autobiography, To Be the Man, but I don't have one with a genuine Ric Flair autograph in it. That's really cool. What a cool present this is. Thank you so much, Brian. Oh, this package from Salvatore in Staten Island. Very shiny. Definitely caught my eye. Dear Brian, for as long as I can remember searching for random videos on YouTube, I've also been a huge fan of Wrestling with Regret. The classic pay-per-view reviews have become a comfort show for me, and your AEW and NXT reviews have become a mainstay in our household's breakfast routine. Ugh. The one disc included contains about 30 matches, which is amazing in itself, and for whatever reason, nowhere on the packaging do they have the match listing, so I typed it for you and put it inside the case. Oh yeah, they got a lot of names on here. They got Rey Mysterio, who looks very sleepy, and I would argue photoshopped in this cover image. You've got Cassandra, you've got Fishman Jr., Blue Demon Jr., Io Del Santo, La Parca, and many more. So yeah, maybe I'll sit down with this soon and get my Lucha Libre fix for the next like 5 years based on these 30 matches. This comes from Ivory in Sanford, Florida. So thank you very much for this, Ivory. Let's see what's inside. We've got a lot of DVDs here. We've got WWE Satan's Prison, their special on the Elimination Chamber, a Best of TNA 2007 edition. 07 was probably one of the best years they ever had, so I'm looking forward to seeing this one. Destination X from the year 2009, and a copy of No Way Out 2008. All right, well, somebody knows I'm a Kane fan because they sent me a whole bunch of Kane-related shirts. This one is the Hall of Fame shirt that came out for him last year. Oh, this is cool. It's like a retro themed one here showing the original look, and it's got some more of his stats. This is great. Isaac Yankem DDS shirt. You know, your boy finally made it on a t-shirt. I love this. And a shirt from the pirate-themed WrestleMania. Can't tell if it's for 2020 or 2021. Either way, though, it's really cool. I did like the pirate theme they had. I like the big pirate ship they had on the set last year for WrestleMania. A great bounty of shirts here. Thank you so much, Ivory. You really know how to make a guy feel happy here with these Kane and Isaac Yankem shirts. Roland from Norwich, Connecticut. He's back. All right, another t-shirt. This one's of Bullet Club, and it's the original one. It's not like a parody of Bullet Club like a million other shirts out there. This is actually an original item. All right, this is interesting. Here's a DVD for something called Splatter Rampage Wrestling. Just from the first sight, it looks pretty backyard-orific. Barbed wire, thumbtacks, cheese graters. Join Sam the Dirty Bum. What a great name for a wrestler. Watching horror as they do everything from dive off rooftops through tables to setting each other on fire. The Masked Mauler, Skulls, Puppy Lover. All these wrestlers have one goal in mind, to be crowned champion of the WRC. This one actually comes to us from 2003, so I'm really curious to know what this is like. I just finished watching another Backyard DVD that I got in the mail, and that was pretty insane, so I wonder how this one's gonna stack up. He sent me a funny birthday card as well, and he has one question. He says, what do the terms over, heat, and pop mean? Well, I guess I can do a brief little lesson on that. Well, the term over usually means kind of shorthand for popular or gets a reaction of some kind. Whether you're a bad guy like MJF or whether you're a good guy like Darby Allin, if you get a reaction like you're over, people want to see you, whether you see you get beat up or see you beat somebody up. Pop is usually a description for like the sound that makes the crowd reaction, the noise. Usually it's a positive sound. Like the negative of pop is heat. It's Bully Ray's favorite word, and it's just about how much anger you can elicit from the fans. This one comes to us from Alyssa, also in Staten Island. I just wanted to say thanks for the years of memories and thank you for being an escape for me when I was dealing with my depression. I want to send you some of my old wrestling cards as a way of saying thank you. Keep up the incredible content. Happy holidays, Alyssa. Thank you very much, Alyssa. I appreciate that, and I'm glad that my videos could help you in some small way. Wow, yes, well, as Korchenko the Russian would say, minty cards here. This is a big old stack of WWE trading cards. I flip through these and like the first thing I see is Ty Dillinger, aka Sean Spears. Like he's just looking at me. Wow, a David Otunga NXT rookie card. And this card's of Alicia Fox. I actually met her a couple of years ago in New Orleans for Mania weekend. Very nice lady, very tall lady. Okay, our last package comes to us from Aaron in York, South Carolina, who wrote Happy Hanukkah on the box. Thanks, Aaron. I wanted to start by saying thank you for reinvigorating my enthusiasm for wrestling. I'm an 80s and 90s kid. I grew up watching the golden age of wrestling. I stumbled upon your channel last year. I've been thoroughly enjoying your retrospectives, reviews, top 8s, and I've especially enjoyed your kayfabe kitchen series. I have the cookbooks that have been cooking along with you. My wife enjoyed the French onion soup. It is very good. Oh my, I like how this is wrapped. It's all segmented and everything. Very deliberate and caring. I like that. A DVD of Money in the Bank 2013. This is a High Spots DVD of the Monday Night Wars debate hosted by Chris Jericho and starring Eric Bischoff and Bruce Pritchard. This should be very interesting. You know, having listened to a lot of the Pritchard and Bischoff podcasts over the years, these two definitely have, you know, they have their message, they have their, you know, their different style of how they want to tell these stories. So I'm definitely curious to see how it plays out when they're face to face, live and in living color. This is a fun Chris Jericho action figure, but for whatever reason, his hair is permanently windswept. Like it's just like up in the air, like he had a lot of product in it and it just stayed that way. This is cool, a little toy Universal Championship belt, or the red edition too, the OG Universal title, not the Blue Universal Championship of today. Some more DVDs here, Hell in a Cell 2011. You know, it's funny, like the early 2010s of WWE are kind of a blur to me because I really wasn't watching that closely at the time. So it'd be fun to kind of look back at these things from like 2013, 2011, and just kind of a refresher course of what the landscape was like back then. Oh man, the best of backyard wrestling 4 random acts of violence, uncensored, count me in, as featured by Time Magazine, Rolling Stone, NBC News. Like anytime it says something like that and it's backyard wrestling, like it cannot have been done in a positive light. So this is interesting. A WCW NWO decorative border. Apparently it's something you put on your wall. It's a very long piece of paper with a picture of Hogan on it and the NWO logo. This is I'm always fascinated. Like I'm always finding new and very interesting merchandise for wrestling. And these mailbags are a great window into that world. He found some, I guess, reprints of some old magazine ads of the Superstar Billy Graham poster. Couldn't find the original article here, but he found these ads for it, which is great. Featuring Superstar Billy Graham with his 22-inch arms rippling with muscularity and the charge of a massive Stone Age saber-toothed tiger, this poster explodes with power. Apparently it was only $5.95 plus $1 for postage to order it, and they only sold like, what, 1,500 of them? Side note, if you go to my shirt store on Pro Wrestling Tees, there is a shirt with a reference to this poster available for sale, so check that out if you're interested. And this is great. And last but not least, an illustration of your favorite wrestler with his new manager. Check this stuff out. Check out me in my Crown Royal sweatsuit managing Le Champion Chris Jericho to the ring. That's really cool. What a cool piece of art this is. I'm glad that I could help you rediscover your joy of wrestling, and thank you for sending me such great stuff. A lot of fun things in this month's mailbag, folks. I definitely would have asked for all this stuff, like asking for my birthday. as a kid. This is really cool to get it now. And who knows what future mailbags may hold in store for me, but y'all have a lot to live up to with some awesome stuff like what you sent this time around. You know how to make a guy feel loved on his birthday. If you want to send something to me and for me to open or to read on air for this segment, send it to Brian Zane at 316 California Avenue, number 53, Reno, Nevada 89509. I'm Brian Zane, and I'll see you next time.